there, Toby. Hope you're having a great day today. This is a video response to your video reply. See here, I'll just kind of talk about what you sent over. As usual, if you want to follow up with anything, I'd be more than happy to take a look. If you have additional questions, I know you got a lot going on over there, so just whenever you get a free moment, you're more than welcome to send that over to me. So cool. So good job on Wagon Wheel, and good job on Blowing in the Wind. That's looking great. I love the little line cliche walk down. That's what they call those things. When you have stuff that does like when you have like a note in between two chords, they call it a line cliche. The most popular, just gonna freely talk. The most popular ones that I see in this kind of guitar style would be like a C to get A minor and go stuff like that, or say another one would be a G to an E minor or an E minor 7. Both of those, any sort of variation of those chords would be the same thing. So like, say for example you have a G here and you have an E minor here. You see the root note on the 6th string, and then on the E minor the root note's right there. It's in the same string, so you can do like that one's really popular. That's I'm trying to think of what tune does that. It's the Wonderwall, the Wonderwall chord change. Like something like that to look it up, but that's roughly what it is. So like anytime you have like a chord, A minor, C to A minor is one that you see a lot. The G to E minor is another one. I'm sure there's other ones out there that are escaping me right at the moment, but they're called line cliches. And so something you practice So back to what I originally intended to talk about, before I got sidetracked, was Wagon Wheel, which I have a capo here at 2nd fret. So we have that right there. So what you can do is kind of what I did there was actually I can add the level 1 of Carter style strumming. I have like, I think just off the top of my head, I think like 5 or 6 levels of different Carter strums that you could do. So this is just like the level 1 edition. Anything like country, bluegrassy would work fine with this. And then one thing we also need to talk about too are something called backbeats. If you remind me next video submission, I'll give my backbeat discussion, because one thing I get asked a lot is like, well, how do you pick out a strum pattern to work with these songs? Like, what do you listen for? And I listen for the backbeat and the snare drum and the percussion part. So if you remind me, I'll talk about that next time. So talking about Wagon Wheel, the chords are G, you go to D, you get E minor 7 to a C major, C at 9. And what you can do for that Carter strum, level 1 Carter strum, is you hit the root note of the chord. So you're just replacing that first strum with just a pick on the root note. So instead of being down, down, up, it's gonna be pick, down, up, picking that 6th string, fingerstyle version. And then you go to the D chord to pick that 4th string, so that's that root note in that chord. Then you go to E minor 7, that 6th string is the root. So open 6, E, and then to C add 9. The next level of Carter strum would be like, say, doing a little walking bass line while you're strumming in between. It doesn't lend itself well for this particular strum pattern, but for other ones it would, like the one I sent over for Long White Line by Sturgill Simpson. Great guitar player. Great song, right? That new outlaw stuff. So that would be like the level 2. Level 3 is when you start getting into stuff like this, where you have like a C chord. And then like level 4 would be like, doing a little bass, like interior runs with the chords. So, but like I said, start off with the level 1. Now, if you're looking for something new to do with a song that you already have, say Wagon Wheel, for example, what I would do is I would jam over top of it. It's a great jam tune. It's a great one. I can't tell you how many backyard barbecues I've been in, and I'll be hanging out with somebody who just like plays guitar just on the weekends for fun kind of thing. And in Wagon Wheel is like 4 chords, so it's like super simple just to show somebody who already kind of plays a little bit. And then what I'll do is over top of that I'll do like a G major pentatonic or E minor pentatonic, because remember relative major, relative minor. So we have that E minor pentatonic there at the capo 2nd fret. And first thing is in my looper, I always put those chord changes in and just practice doing the scale against it. Next thing I would do would be doing sequence patterns with it. So like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, that 3-note sequence. What I would do is I would aim, since the song is a G major jam, a jam tune, is I would aim for those notes G. Now I'm capoed up, but the same principle still works. So this right here, right, all things being equal, if this were open, right, if I played, E minor pentatonic here, E, G, there's one G right there, you can aim for that, but that's bass string, so I don't really improvise with that one. So I have G, A, B, C, D, oh, good case of Fridays. E, G, A, B, D, E, G. So that 3rd string open. G, A, B, D, E, G. And if I capo up, I treat everything the same. So that open 3rd string I had, that was a G. I'm just gonna pretend that's a G here still, even though it's a different note. But so I have G there, and I have G here, and I'm gonna aim for those notes when I'm improvising. So I have 1, 2, 3, right? So I kind of make that my landing spot. So if I have the chords going, if I'm doing I stop on that note, right? Stop on that note. So E minor pentatonic / G major pentatonic is relative major, relative minor. If you're landing on the G's, you're playing G major pentatonic. If you land on the E's, you're playing E minor pentatonic. Mostly. It's like everything else. It's like, I saw this cool little kind of meme thing. It was like someone explaining math, and they're like, if you're doing algebra, it's this, but then if you get to like physics, that's not true anymore. It's more of this. So like in the moment now it's true, but later on it won't be true. But we'll talk about that when we get there. So anyway, so Wagon Wheel, try the level 1 Carter family style strum, do G major pentatonic, target the G's in the back track, and then we'll go from there. Feel free to shoot that on over to me. If not, I'll send you another video next week. Take care, man.